Hello everyone, 15:55 on the clock as I sat down to do this reading. Fives represent changes, and I think that's very suitable because today I'd like to focus on us. I have been really sensing loads of energy surrounding self-worth and self-representation and how we feel about ourselves, and that gives me a clue that in the collective consciousness there must be something going on regarding changing that, or regarding some sort of tower moment even that's going to reap loads of changes and movement forward concerning our own body image, our own understanding of ourselves. And it's no surprise because the moon is currently in the position of Aquarius, which can bring on a lot of feelings of what sort of mark do I want to leave in the world, what do I want to be known for, who am I, so let's have a look at that today and see why we might be feeling the feelings that we are currently feeling. Let's see if we can discover that a bit more. So first of all, let's start with an oracle card. Why are we feeling the way we're feeling? Okay, so this is all about satisfaction. This card says that you will again rediscover life satisfaction and health and feeling well and feeling confident. The color green here signifies the heart chakra, so it's all about love and settled energy and feeling in flow, feeling happy again. So I think this is a really positive first message, because no matter what we've been going through, this first message is telling us that it will get better. But let's have a look at what has been going on. Why are we perhaps feeling the way we're feeling, and what is it meant to tell us? What are we supposed to be taking away from this? So we're looking at self-worth, thoughts about the self, the emotions that we have been experiencing, and what's the bigger purpose behind this. What's the bigger purpose behind all of this? What has been going on? Oh wow, okay, thank you. All right. Hopefully you'll be able to see this. Yes, there we go. Okay, so the first card that we have here is the card of healing. Second card is all about creativity. Fourth card, as I said, a tower moment, changes. And this last card is all about slowing down. So what this is telling me is that we are purging something. We are getting over a hurdle, especially on an emotional level and a self-worth level, that perhaps we thought we've once already healed, that we've gone past already, that is something that wasn't bothering us anymore. So for example, if it's about body image, you might have thought that I've already worked through this issue that I was having regarding my body image, and so I thought I was healed from this, and now it's all of a sudden come back, and you might be thinking, what's going on? Why is this all of a sudden coming back? And these cards, this message basically is saying you're just purging. You're just purging so that you can free up the space for something new. Because when we are suddenly taken out of the flow, when we are suddenly taken out of the safe space that we rediscovered or rebuild from the trauma that we've experienced in the past, it can then allow us to be more creative and more open to the changes. It forces us in a really positive way to slow down and be really perceptive about what's going on around us, and it gives us an opportunity to gain the skills for what's ahead of us. So this is like literally a blessing in disguise. Whatever you've been going through, whether it's emotional or on a physical level, I do think with the Aquarius moon, it may be a bit of both, because Aquarius is equal part emotional, equal part physical, and then it's going to move into Pisces moon. So that will be more of the emotional side, if you will, and the more creative side. So this is a blessing in disguise that's preparing you for something bigger that's coming, that in this state of mind, even though you've done your job and you've healed and you've moved forward and you've tried your best to rediscover things and understand yourself from a different viewpoint, live a more positive life, with these skills, it's as if they're almost not enough for what's being prepared for you. Therefore, you need to be growing very quickly and purging all of these things to get rid of them because something big is coming towards you, is what I'm getting from these first cards. Let's have a look at what's coming towards you then. What's happening here? Why are we purging suddenly? Why are we experiencing this uncomfortable season or moment, day, week, whatever time period it has been? Okay, pop that over here. You're getting ready for an adventure of your life. Yeah. What is happening? There is some sort of rebirth. You are starting fresh. You're starting brand new. Maybe you've made a decision to end something, finish something. Yeah, literally. You've made a decision like, enough is enough. I don't want to do this anymore. And it's almost as if you're reinventing yourself. Like, you are reinventing yourself into a complete different person, to the point that perhaps the people that you know, this is the bottom of the deck, the people that you know may not be even recognizing you. They're like, wow, my God, like, look at you, you know. You are here as the Nine of Cups, which to me is like the last card before the final success. So this is literally the last step before you get Ten of Cups, before you get everything you've ever wanted, which is so exciting. And right underneath there, you've got the Nine of Wands, which is a tradition card. So you are building new traditions. You're starting from scratch. And right after that is the path. Going on a different path. If we reduce the number 13, it's 4, and that's the card of stability. So you are, and sorry to go one more, but there we've got transformation. So you are currently purging all of these things that you thought you no longer had an issue with, because deep down on some level there was still sort of, you know, the roots of everything that we've ever experienced are still there, even though we decide to get rid of it in a positive way, we let it go, it's still happened to us. So on some level there's still some sort of signature of that thing happening to us. And I think this blessing in disguise is literally just like allowing you to go really, really deep without you actually probably realizing, because otherwise you wouldn't be watching this video, because you're probably like, what the hell is happening to me? Like, why am I suddenly in this negative mind space about something that I thought like ages ago I finally resolved? Like, why is this coming back? It's because your higher self is revisiting these places to have that like finer clear out. It's, you know, it's really going deep into the depths that we didn't even know we had, and really just clearing all this out, purging it out. And the fact that you're thinking about it shows that it's working. You know, the fact that you are watching this shows that you are feeling this, and you're like, what is going on? You know yourself well enough to know that something is happening, something is askew, something, you know, is wrong even. So you are preparing for a completely different life. You are literally, I feel like, starting from scratch. As I said, you're building new traditions, and you're building into something or someone that's bigger than you could ever imagine. And this is so exciting. I mean, oftentimes when I do readings, spirit doesn't want to show the exact like ideas or messages, because sometimes it's best not to know. Because if we know, then we can start putting our own opinions onto things, we can start manipulating things, we can start modifying things in ourselves so that we can reach it quicker, or so that we think that it's going to happen faster for us. Whereas if we don't know exactly what's happening, we are open, we are completely open, and we don't have any expectations. So I think the important message here is that you will reach satisfaction. So just trust that and believe that whatever's happening right now is a blessing in disguise, even though it may be it may be hurtful, or it may be difficult. Just do it with the awareness. Like, now you know that something is happening for your benefit, and that's all you have to know. Just have that awareness there when it's happening. For example, if it's like a mindset, or if it's a memory, or if it's a person, or dealing with an emotion, just have that awareness there, like, oh, it's happening. I can feel the emotion, or I can feel the thought, right? I can feel you. I'm giving you the space to purge because I know it's going to lead to my ultimate satisfaction. But I'm not going to let that take over. I'm just going to do it very consciously and also give it that space. I'm not going to manipulate it because I need to allow that healing to happen. So let's just clarify any sort of extra information if we're allowed to know. What can we know about this purge, or what can we know about this new journey? Chances are you know where you're going. If this doesn't resonate with you, it's not a message for you. If it's resonating, you already know what you've done to go to this new life. You already know the sacrifices that you've perhaps made, or the changes that you've made, the changes in your mindset. And that's why this purge is happening, because this is a great help from your angels and your spirit guides and your higher self. This is your higher self doing this for you out of love. We said about the heart chakra, this is out of love. You know, this is a blessing, and sometimes it can hurt, sometimes it can be difficult, and you might be asking yourself, like, why me? Why is this happening to me? I thought this was all sorted. I don't want to revisit these thoughts and these memories, but it is a blessing in disguise, and you will come out stronger because of this. You are clearing out space for new things to come. Six of Cups. I love this card because this card, for me, it's like nostalgia, and it's also like childish, energy. Like, children don't expect anything. They just do things because it makes them happy and because they want to, you know. And I think that's how we should view things now, and get really excited despite of what's happening to us right now, because it may be really difficult. Get excited for what's ahead of you. You know, something is brewing and it's going to be brilliant, and you're going to just completely blossom, and you're going to look back and think, wow, I get it now, you know. This was the reason why. I completely get it now. What's happening with this new journey then? What's this new journey about? Why are we purging all of this? What's the reward? Hermit. The reward is you will know yourself completely, and you no longer let things that used to bother you, you know. Yeah. You win the battle. You literally win the battle. Like, what you want, you will get, is what this is saying. So, as weird as that may sound, enjoy this moment of purging. Enjoy that this is happening to you with great awareness, because you can do this. You know that you can be aware of that, about the things that are happening to you, and know that it's happening for your benefit, because you will get, bottom of the deck, you will get exactly what you want. A great cause for celebration. Yeah, no longer being weighed down by the things that you don't want. The World card. Great big chapter in your life is closing, and your manifestations are coming true. This is so exciting. This is really exciting. So yes, it's all happening to your benefit, and whether you decide to trust that or not, that's completely up to you. But you know yourself best, and you know that your higher self is doing these things because they want to see you succeed. They want to see you happy. So yeah, stay strong. You can do this. I do think this is going to be over very quickly. So if this has been happening for a while, I think you've literally approached like the end of it. You know, it's gonna end soon, and this is very fast energy. So I think it's just gonna be over and done with really quick. Just as long as you like realize what's happening, you realize, you put the awareness there, and you know that it's for your benefit, and it will get better. Yeah, all the best. Good luck.